Hey, BR255 here. Uh, want to kind of keep the conversation going, and this is a re-upload, uh, actually a re-record. I tried to respond to this video once, and when it got to YouTube, it got all pixelated and screwy, and I apologize for that. So using a different recorder, different codec this time, so hopefully it'll work. Anyway, I just want to address a couple things. There were some comments about the content, and not just, the video being screwed up on the original of this. Talking about the whole iPhone 4 fiasco, and how the police went and raided one of the Gizmodo editors' homes. And Dragon Ball Jiu-Jitsu, who's I consider him a friend, and this is one where Dragon Ball, I'm going to respectfully disagree with you. I think what the police are investigating is this a case of theft? Okay, I don't think that's been established, and I would take the viewpoint that it may not be the most ethical thing in the world, but I don't think the Gizmodo editor was really buying stolen property. He was buying found property. I think that argument can be made. I'm no lawyer. I could be wrong. But if we start from the assumption that it's not stolen property, that it was found property, and whether or not that was ethical journalism for those editors to pay the guy who found the phone that amount of money to get the story out, I don't know. I'll leave it up to you. But for the police to come knocking on the door, taking the guy's computers, it definitely sends a message, and I think it will have a negative. I think it will have a negative effect on press and free speech. I really do. That kind of scares me, and that there's and much like Show That Sucks, I am bothered by the lack of discussion about that. But moving on to other things, Show That Sucks mentioned wanting to go ahead and open up an adult discussion about religion, constitution, your rights, and I'm all for that. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw a big one out there, and that's that has to do with censorship and religion, and that's the recent thing with South Park. Now, I'm not a South Park fan. Okay, I don't make it a habit to watch the show, and even from the early days. And part of the reason why is I was really offended at the way they treated and the way they talked about Jesus Christ. Okay, but I will give them this with this Muhammad thing. They're equal opportunity offenders. And it wasn't so much, I don't think they were mocking Muhammad so much as that they were really going after that sacred cow. People don't want to touch Islam as a religion, and it gets a deference in the media that no other religion gets. And part of that is because, as offended as I was at the way they portrayed Christ, I never sent him a death threat, and that's the difference. And because they got that Comedy Central made the decision to absolutely butcher the second part of that episode with bleeps and everything else. I mean, really, are we that afraid of offending that segment of the population? Like I said, can't say as I really like what they do or that brand of humor, but at least I can respect them for being consistent and being equal opportunity offenders. And that really bothers me that that section of that people who threaten, and I'm sure it's a minority that would do that, but that's why should they get a free pass when nobody else does? So I'll just throw that out there. Thanks for watching.